Hello, dear students. So, in the last class, just I have introduced stereochemistry. Now, today in this session, just I'll discuss about some of the CIP rules. What is a CIP rule? CIP, everything we'll see later. CIP rules and some of the aspects related to RS nomenclature. Actually, CIP, the full form is the Khan-Ingold Prelog. It is a full form of CIP. It is a nomenclature given by these three people, and we can see the name R.S. Khan, Sir Christopher Waldemar Prelog. See, these people, they tried with some of the rules for the stereoisomers containing chiral center or stereo center. So in that, the first rule, what it say, if the four atoms attached to the stereo centers are different, then the priorities depend upon the atomic number, as I have discussed in the previous video. So here, this is a chiral center or series stereo center. We can see carbon is bonded to bromine, hydrogen, methyl group, and this is ethyl group. So here, these are the four different atoms or groups of different priorities. So these priorities depend upon the atomic number. You know, bromine has got the highest mass. The lowest mass is atomic number is associated with hydrogen. The highest atomic number is associated with bromine. So this is how the rule first tells about the assigning of priorities for the atoms or groups which are attached to stereo center. Next one is the higher atomic number outranks lower atomic number. So this is the outranking. So bromine is greater than fluorine, chlorine is greater than hydrogen. So this is the isomer, this which we call it as a geometric isomer. We can see it is bonded with four different groups: bromine, chlorine, and fluorine and hydrogen. These are of higher priority groups. These are of lower priority groups. So among that, you can see bromine as highest, then chlorine. In turn, when compared to chlorine and fluorine, chlorine has highest. When compared to fluorine and hydrogen, fluorine has highest. So like this, we can assign the priorities. And according to the rule 2, if the two atoms are isotopes of the same element, then the atom of higher mass number has the highest priority. Then instead of atomic number, the mass number is taken into account. Say for example, this is a carbon bonding with the methyl group, fluorine group, hydrogen and deuterium. So among this, the fluorine has the highest atomic number and methyl is the next group. And if you take here hydrogen and deuterium, deuterium is the isotope of hydrogen. So in this case, what we have to take is the mass number is taken for assigning the priority. In the rule 3, what we can say is, if the relative positions of the two groups cannot be determined, as we have discussed in the earlier two rules, not by the case of the atomic number or mass number, then the priority is decided by the comparison of the priority atom at the first point difference. So this you can see the carbon is bonded with methyl group, the carbon is bonded with CH2OH group, it is bonded with ethyl group, it is bonded with propyl group. So among the three, it is very difficult. All the first atoms of the groups are carbon only. Now what we have to do is, the comparison of the priority is decided at the first point difference. The first point difference, if you take, in this case carbon is bonded to 3 hydrogen. In this case, the carbon is bonded to oxygen and 2 hydrogens, and in this case the carbon is bonded to 2 carbons and 1 hydrogen. In this case the carbon is bonded to 1 carbon and 2 hydrogens. So accordingly the next atom of point of difference is taken for the designing the priority. So like this is the rule 3. What we can say for this. Next, evaluate the after assigning, evaluate the substituent one by one. Don't add the atomic number within the groups. This is the first outrank group CH2OH, and the next outranking group is CCH3 thrice. The next outranking group is COH and H. Next outranking group is C triple bond C. Okay, so like this we can assign the priority by evaluating the substituent one by one. And the rules 4, what it say, if 2 carbon chains are attached to the stereogenic carbon, then the chain with the secondary carbon is of highest priority than one with the primary carbon. So this is the chiral center. You can see one with the one carbon with the secondary, one chain with the secondary carbon atom is of highest priority when compared to the one with the primary carbon atom. So this is the first one. The next one is for CH3 because it is attached with a secondary carbon atom, whereas the third one is with the primary carbon atom, so it gains the third priority. So like this we can, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. So like this we can assign the priority if the stereogenic carbon is attached with the carbon chains, 2 carbon chains, depending upon the secondary and primary carbon atom. So in case of double or triple bond, both the atoms are considered to be duplicated or triplicated. So this is the double bond. So you can see both are duplicated, carbon oxygen and oxygen carbon. So this is triple bond. So this is triplicated. This is carbon 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 carbon. So like this it is assigned the priority. After this, to rule number 6, it is to assign R and S configuration after deciding the rules. The molecule has to be viewed with the lowest priority group at the back. So to assign R or S configuration, what we need to do is the lowest priority group should be viewed from the back side. Say for example, this is the butanol. You can see the lowest priority group in this case is H. What we have to do is after taking this is the S2 butanol, and this is R2 butanol. So why is it so? We'll discuss about that. So to see that, rank the 4 atoms bonded to the chiral center like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. This is of lowest priority and this is of highest priority. This is of highest and this is of lowest. And now what we have to do is assigning the priority to the group. The oxygen atom from CH2OH is 16. Carbon CH2, CH3 is attached to carbon. Carbon from CH3 is attached to hydrogen. Hydrogen is 1. So in this case, the highest priority will be 1 and lowest is hydrogen. So some similar groups in order of priority can be given like this. This is highest and this is the lowest. So if you compare to this, this is lowest and this is highest. When compared to this is highest and this is lowest. And compared to these two, this is higher, this is highest and this is lowest. and this is the lowest when compared to this. Like this you can give the priority, and if they are with a double bond, this is the aldehyde is the highest priority group with a double bond, and the lowest one is the alkene group. So like the alkene is third, alcohol is second. So like this we can give the priority group. Rule 7, when the lowest group is towards the i's, interchanging of the position of any two groups twice at the stereo center retains its configuration and also puts the group of lowest priority away from the viewer. So this is how we need to assign when the lowest priority group is towards the eye. Interchanging of the position of any two groups twice at the stereo center retains its configuration and also puts the group of lowest priority away from the viewer. So this is the lowest priority group, which is we need to first interchange. How we will do it? What we have to do? How we have to interchange? First interchange is H and CH3. So what we have to do is, here CH3 is brought this side and H is brought to this side. So you can see here CH3 comes and H comes here. And the second interchange between CH3 and NH2. So where is NH2? So NH2 will come here, from this it comes here, from this it goes here. So after this, now you can see that the lowest priority group is away from the viewer. It cannot be viewed from the front side now. It is away from the viewer. So like this, we can give the priority and configuration based on first interchange and second interchange. So now this becomes first, this becomes second, and this becomes third, and this becomes fourth. This is almost away from the viewer. And here, if it is like clockwise, then it is assigned R. So this is the one example. OH is of highest priority, second one is CaO2H, this is third, and this is fourth, least one is hydrogen. So it is the lowest is away from the group. So it is away from the group means you can orient the molecule by exchanging twice exchange of the groups. How you exchange? First, exchange between CH3 and H. H will come here, CH3 will go here. Next, H with H and CO2H, CO2H will come here and H will come this side. So you can see here H is almost, it is away from the viewer, from the point. And now this is the first one, it is not going to change its position. Next, second one is CH3 after getting the first inter-exchange. Next, third, after second exchange, CO2H will come here. So it is in the clockwise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it is clockwise. Arrangement is in the clockwise. So it is given as R. Similarly, if this group, if it is what we have to do is next is lowest priority group away from the viewer. So if it is in the anti-clockwise, what we have to do, you can just see, you just exchange twice, the inter-exchange twice. This is the one, CO2 will come here with the first exchange, H will come here. In the second exchange, H will go here, CH3 will come here. So accordingly, this is first, this is second, and this is third. So anti-clockwise it is assigned as S. So this is how we can see R and S configuration depending upon their arrangement. So this is the, you can see right turn of the wheel, this is the left.